Hi everybody, I've got all these women here from the Taranaki who've come to Palmerston North to shop until they drop. It's called the credit card bus trip. Okay, I've got Lorraine here with me. She's organised this fantastic bus trip. Lorraine, tell us how many years you've been doing it.
This would be our 23rd year.
That is amazing. 23 years of bringing farmers' wives, pretty much, into the city to shop.
The first trip went to Huntly and Te Awamutu. The second trip went to Wanganui and Levin. And the third trip came to Palmerston North. Yeah. We've seen a lot of factories come and go over the years. Yeah.
You would do. Is it mainly clothing that they get, or is it all sorts of things?
Mainly clothing, but once they get to Kmart, we could have roses, we could have anything on board, yeah.
The women started off at the Manawatu knitting mills. The manager of the mills had put on a wonderful morning tea for them, which is a tradition going back for a number of years.
Part of the Palmerston North hospitality for this crew from the bus is to give them morning tea when they arrive at the Manawatu knitting mills, which has been a tradition for a number of years now. Half of them go in the shop and half of them come and have morning tea. And so it just starts the day off really nicely for them.
After a warm-up shop at the Manawatu knitting mills, the women, buzzing with excitement, hopped back on the bus and headed off to Easy Buy.
Interesting to see the shopaholics on the go around the stores.
It actually looks quite fun, doesn't it?
Oh yes, it does. It does. And like I said earlier to you, for myself, I do a lot of buying through Easy Buy myself, but it's usually catalogue or online, and don't usually have the opportunity to see the articles in reality. But so it's been a great experience to be here to do that.
Yeah, Irene, you need to explain why you do it online. Where do you live?
I live in central West Queensland in a little place called Alpha, which is about 5 hours drive west of Rockhampton.
So it is right out in the country.
It is. Oh no, yes it is. Having started my life in New Zealand and in Taranaki, and the differences in the country, it's is very different. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it quite different farming over there?
Very different farming, yes. It's beef grazing, and in my area there's no sheep, it's all beef grazing. And cattle properties, sort of, the area that we farm is about 40,000 acres, but where my daughter lives, she's got on about 142,000 acres. So.
And how many cattle would you have on what you've got?
We run about 3,000 head.
The Easy Buy shop was swarming with Taranaki women looking at the racks of clothing and making their purchases at discount prices, of course.
Shopping in Easy Buy, how are you finding it?
Very good, thank you. Yes, lots to see and lots to pick from, yes.
Yes, it's good. Yeah, I love fossicking around.
Have you found any bargains?
Well, we haven't really as yet, but we probably will before we finish.
Yes, I have found one, yes. I'm still on my way to find the rest.
Have you been on this trip before?
Yes, I have, but not as often as Margaret has.
Yes, we've been one of the originals, the beginners, yes, about 24 years ago, yep. We started.
Are you from a farming background,
Yes, to be, yes. We've now sold our farm. Yeah, we're retired, yes.
Yeah. What are some of your best memories of the trips?
Well, when we first started, we used to go to a lot of factories like Zemba's, nothing against Easy Buy, but, you know, Dress for Less. We never had a lot of those places up Taranaki, so yeah, it was good. Yeah. We used to stop at the Wanganui Woolen Mills and those sort of places. Yeah, no, it was excellent. First couple of times we went down to a fabric place at Levin and yeah, no, we've been around, yes.
Best memories are probably the camaraderie on the bus. I just commented coming up that all the way up you hear the jabber of 49 ladies, and on the way going home everybody's so tired it goes very quiet. But yeah, it's just everybody wandering around. Even here you get the ladies on the bus come over and say, oh, what have you got, what have you found? And yeah, no, it's really good.
Have you made like lasting friendships out of these trips?
Oh yes, yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Really great. Yeah, yes, it is. Usually the same ones. Yeah. Getting some new faces now, but yeah, it's usually the same ones come along. It's quite a hard trip to get into. You've got to know somebody that's on it before you can get there.
I heard that you had to wait for somebody to die who'd been coming on these trips before you could get onto the bus.
Jolly near, yes.
It sounds a bit drastic, doesn't it? But
does.
It does, but it's once a year. It's just lovely. Yeah,
and it's just before Mother's Day. Is that significant to everyone?
Well, it's only been in the last few years. Oh, I can't remember how long that it's been before Mother's Day, but before that was the last Friday in April. But then a couple of times we struck Anzac Day, so changed it and went to the Friday before Mother's Day. So yeah, a lot of us though on the bus don't have mothers anymore, or we are mothers and grandmothers ourselves. But yeah, no, it used to be quite good when we had somebody to buy for.
Circumstances changed too. When we first came, I used to have 3 children that I bought for to take home, you know, stuff too, but see now I don't. It's grandkids, well, don't even buy a lot for grandchildren and that now. We were used to buy a lot, yeah. So it's really a day out more now.
It's great, isn't it?
It is.
And then from Easy Buy, it was on to the plaza on the bus.
How are you finding Palmerston North?
Well, it's changed quite a lot since the last time I was here.
Definitely. It's pretty cool though. Yep, big change, looking good.
So you think that the shopping here is going to be even better?
Let's hope so.
That's the whole plan.
We've got our money ready, so let's hope so.
How much have you spent so far, or aren't I allowed to ask?
You spent about $101.
Yeah, I spent about 101, so that's not too bad. I've still got another few hundred to spend.
Yeah. And I've spent about just over 200, but I haven't bought what I've planned to buy yet, so yeah.
It's really awesome. So you've got a wee bit of spending to do. So you've got the credit cards at the ready.
Yeah, it's all planned. It's all planned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about the end of the day. What are you going to be doing after you've been to the plaza?
I think we're going to the Palmy Club for dinner, which will be lovely. And then we get back on the bus and we, I guess, show each other everything we've bought and
we do
we
do a big tally up at the end to see how much this bus has spent, because this has been happening for about 25 years. Yeah. And so it's sort of like, hey, can we do better than last year?
Yeah. Apparently it comes up around over the 20 grand mark for the whole lot of us ladies, so it should be quite exciting and scary at the same time.
Sounds really neat. Just want to ask one question. Has the economic downturn affected the mindset of the spenders or not?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe a little, but I guess the thing is it's planned for.
Yeah.
So it makes it that little bit easier. So.
And then, of course, you always find something extra special as well, and that's not planned for, but it's nice to have. And you're having a good time. When you're having a good time, you usually spend more. So.
Well, this is Chrissy signing off from the plaza. The ladies have been here, had a fantastic day shopping in Palmerston North. Retail is doing well today in Palmerston North. And I won't tell you what I've spent. I won't tell you what our camera lady has spent. But we've had a ball. And so have these women from the Taranaki and Yeah, we're just signing off from the plaza.
Well, that's a pretty good deal, actually.
Did some good shopping today.
So should we come back and get some more of these sometime?
I reckon we should do this shopping trip again next year.
Yeah.
Definitely.
On the bus.
On the bus. It was awesome.